Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an interesting and often overlooked coin, Singapore 5 cents coin from 1995. We'll explore what makes this coin unique, the factors affecting its value today, and why even a worn or dirty coin might hold some surprising worth in the collector's market. Let's start with a bit of background on the Singapore 5 cents coin from 1995. This coin is part of Singapore's second series of coins, which was introduced in 1985 and continued until 2013. Features the iconic image of the Merlion, a symbol of Singapore's strength and heritage. The 1995 issue is made from copper nickel and is about 16.75 millimeters in diameter. Though it's small, this coin has a rich history tied to Singapore's identity. Design is simple but elegant. In the obverse, you'll find the Singapore coat of arms along with the year of mintage, while the reverse displays the denomination 5 cents and the Merlion. This coin represents Singapore's economic growth in the 90s, making it a piece of history that collectors might be drawn to, especially those with an interest in Southeast Asian coins. What's the value of the Singapore 5 cents coin from 1995? Coins from this era and of this denomination aren't generally known for fetching high prices, but there's more to the story. The current market value can vary widely depending on factors like rarity, demand, and of course, the coin's condition. The Singapore 5 cents 1995 coin can sometimes go for around $2,000. In very fine condition, it may still hold some collector interest, selling for approximately 50 cents to $4,000, depending on demand. If your coin is in dirty or heavily worn condition, as many are, the value can be much higher, usually around its face value. However, if a collector is particularly interested in completing a year series, or if there's an unusual demand for coins from the 90s, you might still find a buyer willing to pay a small premium even for a dirty coin. First, there's historical value. Collectors often seek coins from certain years, and 1995 could hold special meaning, either as part of a complete set or as a year significant in Singapore's modern history. The Singapore 5 cents coin is relatively common. Older coins in good condition are becoming harder to find, which makes even the worn ones a bit more desirable in some cases. And for some collectors, the condition isn't as important as simply owning a piece of Singapore's past. Now, here's an important tip for those of you who might have a dirty Singapore 5 cents coin from 1995 should you clean it. Generally, numismatists advise against cleaning coins because it can actually reduce their value. Collectors prefer coins in their original condition, as cleaning can scratch the coin and strip away its natural toning. If your coin is very dirty and you really want to make it look better, consider using gentle cleaning techniques or consulting with a professional. But remember, keeping the coin as is may be best if you're looking to retain its collector value. Let's say you have a Singapore 5 cents coin from 1995 and you're interested in selling it. Where should you go? First, check out online auction sites like eBay, where you can compare prices and get an idea of what collectors are willing to pay. You could also visit a local coin shop or attend a coin show to see if there's interest. Next up, the Singapore 10 cent coin, to see if it holds a surprising value in the market right now. Could you have a coin worth more than you think sitting in your pocket? Let's find out. The Singapore 10 cent coin is a small but significant part of the country's currency history. Since its introduction, it's gone through several design changes. Initially released in the 1967 series after Singapore's independence, this coin has been in circulation for decades, with design updates in 1985 and 2013. Made with a nickel-plated steel composition, it's a durable coin that has stayed relevant despite newer currency trends. One reason the 10 cent coin is gaining attention among collectors is its unique features, especially in older designs. The obverse side usually features an image of Singapore's national flower, the Vanda Miss Joaquim orchid, a symbol of resilience and beauty. While the general public might overlook this detail, collectors appreciate these symbols of Singapore's culture and heritage. Some specific years of issue, like those with lower mintages or errors, are particularly sought after. When it comes to valuing a coin, its condition, or grade is everything. Coins are typically graded on a scale ranging from poor to mint, for instance. If your coin shows little to no wear, strong detailing, and no visible scratches, it might be in good or even very good condition. In the collector's world, the better the condition, the higher the value. Generally, a 10 cent coin might seem valuable at first glance. However, certain years and conditions can fetch collectors' interest. For example, coins from early series or special minting years can sell for more than their face value. In good condition, some of these coins are valued between $4,000 with rare versions or coins in excellent condition going up to $5,000 or more. Sometimes it's all about rarity. Coins with minting errors such as misaligned prints, double die errors, or unusual shapes are prized by collectors. Even slight variations can make a 10-cent coin stand out and be worth collecting. If you're lucky enough to have a rare year or an error coin in good condition, it could be worth a significant premium. If you have a valuable 10-cent coin, where can you sell it? Many collectors go online, listing coins on popular sites like eBay or dedicated coin trading platforms. Local coin shops or coin shows can also be a great place to find interested buyers. But remember, presentation is key. Take clear photos, especially of any unique features, and be honest about its condition. In the world of coin collecting, even a small coin like the Singapore 10 cents can hold a big value to the right collector. Whether you're a casual collector or just stumbled upon an interesting coin, it's always exciting to explore the story and potential worth behind it. Who knows? You might be holding a tiny treasure in your hand. Next up, the 1975 US 1-cent coin. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary penny can hold significant value in today's market, especially in fine condition. So, let's get started. First, let's take a quick look at the historical context. The 1975 penny was minted during a time when the United States was experiencing economic challenges, including high inflation. The penny features the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that has remained largely unchanged since 1909. In 1975, the U.S. Mint produced two main varieties of the penny, the regular mint mark from the San Francisco Mint and the mint mark from the Denver Mint. Approximately 4.2 billion pennies were minted that year. However, all of these coins are created equal. Today, collectors are particularly interested in finding well-preserved examples. Coin condition is everything in numismatics. The term fine condition typically refers to a coin that shows some wear but still retains most of its details. In the case of the 1975 penny, a coin in fine condition will have clear designs and only light wear on the highest points. Coins in this condition are much more desirable to collectors and can command a higher price. Let's get to the exciting part, the value. As of now, a 1975 penny in fine condition can be worth anywhere from $5,000, depending on the demand and the specific market conditions. If you have a particularly well-preserved penny, it could even fetch a higher price at auction. For example, uncirculated coins can see values soar into the $6,000 range or more. If you're wondering whether your 1975 penny is worth any, here are a few tips. First, examine the coin under good lighting. Look for wear on the edges and details. Next, consider using a magnifying glass or loupe to get a closer look at the coin's surface. If you think you have a valuable penny, it might be worth having it professionally graded by a numismatic expert. Collector demand for the 1975 penny is influenced by several factors, including its historical significance, the high number of coins in fine condition, and its appeal to both casual and serious collectors. Many people enjoy building collections based around specific years or themes, making the 1975 penny a popular choice. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1975 penny, consider checking online marketplaces like eBay or visiting local coin shops. Just remember to research prices and verify the seller's reputation to ensure you're making a good investment. Thanks for joining me today as we explored the value of the 1975 US 1-cent coin in fine condition. Remember, the world of coin collecting is only about the money. It's about the stories and history behind each piece. Next up, the 2005 USA 1-cent coin, or as most of us know it, the penny. You might be surprised to learn just how much these little coins can be worth, especially if you have one in good condition. So, let's get started. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the penny. The penny has been a part of American currency since 1793. Over the years, it has undergone several design changes, but the one we're focusing on today is from 2005. In that year, the U.S. Mint produced a special design to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the birth of President Abraham Lincoln. In 2005, There were two different designs for the penny. The first design features the traditional image of Lincoln, which has been used since 1909. The second design, known as the birthplace design, depicts a log cabin representing Lincoln's humble beginnings in Hodgenville, Kentucky. This unique design makes the 2005 penny quite collectible. Now, you may be wondering, what makes the 2005 penny so special? Well, several factors contribute to its rarity and demand in the market today. The U.S. Mint produced a limited number of these pennies, especially the birthplace design, which adds to their rarity. While millions were made, certain mint marks, like the from the Denver Mint, are scarcer than others. The condition of a coin plays a massive role in its value. Coins that are uncirculated or in good condition, meaning they show minimal wear and tear, are highly sought after by collectors. A 2005 penny that looks brand new can be worth significantly more than one that has been heavily circulated. If you have a 2005 penny that's been in circulation, it might only be worth its face value of 1 cent. However, if your penny is in good condition, you could see values ranging from 10 to 50 cents, depending on demand and specific mint marks. For uncirculated coins, the value skyrockets. Depending on the specific type and demand, these can fetch anywhere from $4,000 or even more for exceptional examples. Now that you know what to look for, how can you determine the value of your 2005 penny? Here are some tips. In conclusion, the 2005 1-cent coin may seem like just another penny, but its unique designs and the potential for high market value make it a fascinating topic for collectors. If you have any 2005 pennies lying around, it might be worth your time to check their condition and see if you have a hidden treasure. Next up, Germany, the 1971 10p penny coin. We'll explore its history, condition, and most importantly, how much it's worth in today's market. Let's get started. Germany's 10p penny coin from 1971 is an interesting piece of numismatic history. As part of the Deutsche Mark currency system, it was a regular coin in circulation before the introduction of the euro. But what does it mean for collectors today? Let's take a closer look. To understand the value of the 1971 10p penny coin, it's important to know a bit about its history. In 1971, Germany was using the Deutsche Mark as its official currency. The coin itself, made of copper nickel, features a simple yet striking design and image of the federal eagle, symbolizing the strength and unity of Germany, along with the denomination of 10 penny clearly marked on the reverse side. Produced by the German Mint, this coin was part of a series minted from 1968 until the early 2000s, and it remained in circulation for many years. Now, the value of any coin depends heavily on its condition. Coin collectors use a grading system, and the 1971 10p penny is no exception. When assessing its value, the grading scale typically ranges from poor to mint state or uncirculated. For a coin in fine condition, you'll notice light wear, but key details like the federal eagle and the denomination are still clearly visible. It's as crisp as an uncirculated coin, but it's still a solid, well-preserved example. So what's the value of a 1971 10 penny coin in fine condition today? The market for these coins isn't exactly sky high, but it can still surprise you, depending on where you look. On average, a 10 penny coin from 1971 in fine condition is worth around $4,000 in the current market. It's a huge amount, but it's still a nice little find for collectors, especially if you get it from the right source. Some online platforms or auctions might fetch slightly higher prices depending on demand or the interest of collectors, but do expect to retire on a 1971 10 penny. This is exactly a rare coin. But what makes the 1971 10 penny coin interesting to collectors is its place in history. While particularly rare, it's part of the larger collection of German coins from the era before the euro. Coins like these hold value not only for their metal content, but also for their historical significance, especially as a piece of currency used in Germany during a pivotal time in European history. Some collectors are drawn to complete sets of Deutsche Marks, and the 10 penny coin from 1971 fits nicely in those collections. Additionally, it can hold sentimental value for people who lived in Germany during the 1970s or those with a connection to the country. If you have a 1971 10p penny coin and want to know its exact value, here's what to do. First, assess the condition carefully. Look for any major scratches, dents, or discoloration. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details closely, especially the eagle and the numerals. Second, check various coin marketplaces and auction sites to get a sense of the current price range. Lastly, if you think your coin might be worth more, you can always have it appraised by a professional numismatist. To sum it up, the 1971 10p penny coin in fine condition may be worth a fortune, but it's still a neat piece of history. If you happen to come across one in your coin collection, it's a reminder of Germany's past and the coinage that was once used by millions. Next up, the 2014 Malaysia 10-cent coin. You might think it's just a piece of change, but in good condition it can be worth significantly more than its face value. Let's explore its current market value and what makes it so special. First, let's take a closer look at the 2014 Malaysia 10-cent coin. The front features the image of the national flower, the hibiscus, along with the denomination. On the reverse, you'll find the Malaysian coat of arms, symbolizing the country's heritage. This coin was part of a series minted during a time of economic transition in Malaysia. In 2014, Malaysia was experiencing significant growth and development. The 10-cent coin was a staple in everyday transactions, but how does it stand out today? Its design reflects the pride of the nation and the importance of small denominations in the economy. Let's talk about value. Coins in good condition, particularly those that are uncirculated or have a mint mark, are increasingly sought after by collectors. Today, the 2014 Malaysia 10-cent coin can fetch prices between $6,000, depending on its condition and market demand. So what factors contribute to the value of this coin? Firstly, condition is key. Coins are graded from poor to mint state. A coin in excellent condition will always attract higher prices. Secondly, rarity plays a role. While the 2014 10-cent is the rarest coin, certain variations or mint errors can dramatically increase its worth. If you're looking to buy or sell this coin, platforms like eBay, specialized coin shops, and online marketplaces are great places to start. Make sure to research current prices and check listings for similar coins to understand what you should expect. For those interested in starting a collection, here are a few tips. Invest in a good magnifying glass to check for details and flaws. Store your coins properly in protective holders to avoid scratches. Join collector forums to learn from experienced enthusiasts. In conclusion, the 2014 Malaysia 10-cent coin is more than just a simple coin. Its beauty and potential value make it a worthwhile addition to any collection. If you have one in good condition, you might just have a hidden treasure. Next up, the 1970 Turkey 10 kuruş coin. You may have seen one in your collection, or perhaps you've heard about it in the world of numismatic. But did you know that this coin, in fine condition, can fetch quite a hefty price today? In today's video, we'll be taking a closer look at the 10 kuruş coin minted in Turkey in 1970. Exploring its historical significance, the details that make it so valuable, and just how much it could be worth on the market today in US dollars. Before we get into the current value of the coin, let's take a step back and talk about the history behind the 10 kuruş from 1970. In the 1970s, Turkey was undergoing significant economic changes. The 10 kuruş coin was part of the Turkish lira's revaluation during this period, with the 10 kuruş being a smaller denomination of the larger 1 lira. But why was 10 kuruş so special? The 10 kuruş coin was made primarily of copper nickel and measured 20 in diameter. It featured an elegant design with a traditional Turkish motif. On the reverse side, you'll find a stylized depiction of a wheat stalk, symbolizing agriculture, an essential part of Turkey's economy. The obverse showcases a striking portrait of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of modern Turkey. This design is just artistic, but also serves as a reminder of Turkey's national pride and the central role of agriculture in its economy during the 20th century. You might be wondering, why the focus on fine condition? What makes this coin so valuable? The answer lies in coin grading, which plays a huge role in determining a coin's market value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to uncirculated, with fine being an important category. A fine grade means the coin shows signs of wear from circulation, but the details are still visible. In the case of the 197010 kurus, a fine condition coin will have clear inscriptions and a well-defined design. The edges will be intact, and the overall appearance will be overly worn down. A coin in fine condition is much more valuable to collectors than one that is heavily worn or damaged. But, of course, the better the condition, the higher the price. A mint state coin could fetch even more, as collectors look for pristine examples to add to their collections. While the face value of this coin in Turkey is just 10 kurus, its collector value has increased over time. On the international market, especially for fine condition examples, this coin has seen a significant appreciation. As of today, a 1970 Turkey 10 kuruş coin in fine condition can fetch anywhere between $5,000 on average, depending on where it is being sold and the specific details of the coin's condition. For higher grade coins, such as those in uncirculated or proof condition, the value can jump to $6,000 more. It might seem like much, but when you compare the price to the coin's original face value, it's a substantial increase. And because of its historical importance, the coin has a certain appeal among numismatists and collectors of Turkish and Middle Eastern currency. But what exactly influences the price of this coin? What makes a seemingly simple 10 kurus so valuable in today's market? There are a few key factors that influence the value of a coin like the 197010 kurus. While this coin was not produced in limited numbers, finding one in fine or mint condition can be rare, especially since many were used in daily transactions and thus wore out over time. Coin collectors and investors who focus on Turkish numismatics often seek out high-quality examples of coins from this period. As we discussed earlier, the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Mint state coins with sharp details and minimal wear are the most desirable. The value of any coin can fluctuate depending on the current trends in the numismatic market. For example, interest in Turkish coins may increase as more collectors discover their value, or as Turkey's economic history gains attention in the global market. If you're lucky enough to find a high-quality 197010 kurus, you may even see it auctioned for a much higher price if there's strong competition among bidders. If you're looking to buy or sell a 197010 kurus, it's important to know how to authenticate the coin to avoid counterfeit. Look for the distinct markings and features that set the 197010 kurus apart. Check the weight and diameter to confirm its authenticity. The mint mark should be visible on the reverse side of the coin, and the quality of the engraving should be sharp and detailed. Next up, the 196825 kurus in extra fine condition. We'll explore its historical significance, the current market value, and why this little coin is a hidden treasure for collectors today. When you think of coins from the 1960s, you might immediately think of a small denomination like the 25 kurus. But as we'll see, this coin holds a fascinating story. And if you have one, it could be worth a lot more than you think. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the history behind the 25 kurus. The kurus is a subdivision of the Turkish lira, and it has been in circulation since the Ottoman Empire era. But the 25 kurus you're looking at today was minted in 1968 during the Republic of Turkey's reign. The obverse side of the 196825 kurus coin features the portrait of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, the founding father of modern Turkey. His image is a staple on most Turkish coins, symbolizing the nation's unity and strength. The reverse side features the denomination 25 kurus, along with a traditional motif that includes olive branches. Interestingly, coins minted in 1968 were part of a wider transition in Turkish currency as the country moved towards decimalization. This coin is an excellent example of mid-20th century Turkish numismatic design and serves as a snapshot of Turkey's economic and political landscape during that time. Now, let's talk about condition. A coin's value is significantly influenced by its state of preservation. The term extra fine refers to a coin that shows minimal signs of wear and retains almost all of its original details. For the 1, 9, 6, 8, 2, 5 kurus, extra fine condition means the coin has been very well preserved. If we compare an extra fine coin to a coin that is fine or good, you'll notice the differences in sharpness of the design, the details on the face of Ataturk, and the clarity of the text. An extra fine coin will have only minor signs of wear, often visible as slight smoothing on the high points of the design. The reverse side, with the olive branches, should be almost completely intact. Coins that are in this extra fine state are rarer to find. As a result, their market value increases. So, what's the market value of this 1, 9, 6, 8, 2, 5 kurus in extra fine condition today? Let's talk numbers. Currently, in 2024, the value of the 1, 9, 6, 8, 2, 5 kurus coin in extra fine condition ranges between $5,000 depending on its exact state and where you sell it. However, if you have one in near perfect condition or with unique characteristics like a rare mint mark, it could fetch even higher prices. Some collectors and dealers have seen prices go up in the past few years due to increased demand for vintage Turkish coins. Market trends show that well-preserved coins like this one are becoming harder to find, so they're steadily gaining in value. If you're lucky enough to find a piece that's in what we call uncirculated or proof-like condition, you might see prices reach even higher, up to $6,000 or more, especially if it's part of a limited collection or a special sale. So there you have it, the 1968 Turkey 25 kurus in extra fine condition, a coin that only represents a fascinating piece of Turkish history, but also holds significant value in today's market. If you've got one of these in your collection, it might just be time to get it appraised. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future deep dives into rare and valuable coins. As always, if you have any questions or comments, drop them below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!